Hi, everyone. I'm Catherine Epstein. I'm the founder of the Living Lotus Group and Living Lotus Coaching. And I'm here to talk to you today about some ways to manage your time and your energy during these uncertain times. So I prepared a little slideshow to explain some tips and techniques and help you tap back into your inner peace. And hopefully you'll find this helpful. So I'm going to put up the slides and we'll go over the 8 steps for you. Quick tips to master your time, manage your time, whatever you're needing at this time to help you bring your awareness back into your center and your core. So let me just get this straightened out. I'm going to go over 8 ways to manage your time in this topsy-turvy world. And as I say, it's the utmost importance of at this time to maintain our peace and our sense of calm. Anxiety and panic can cause us to feel more out of control, and that can really help to lower our immunity, our natural ability to heal. So it's really important to stay calm and peaceful as often as you can. And our days have been turned upside down. It has become so necessary for us to formulate a new routine and bring a little stability back into our lives. So, number 1 step is to breathe. Remember to breathe. So many of us breathe from the chest up and not deep belly breaths. You want to keep your body oxygenated. And again, you want to tap into your own inner ability, your body's natural ability to heal. So remembering to breathe is not just shallow breath, it's really breathing from your core, deep down. So what I remind people is take frequent times throughout your day, take deep belly breath. And you can breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So just remember that this will help take down the anxiety levels and will help keep you calm. Sometimes what I recommend is you can set a timer in your phone to go off at different intervals of your day. Just to remind you, I have one that goes off and it just says breathe. And that's my reminder, okay, maybe my breathing is too shallow, and I stop and I take. Remember to breathe. Very, very important. You want to oxygenate your system. Now our next one is, did I go too many? Let's see. Let's go this way. I think. Okay. Forgive the little technology glitches here. I'm still getting used to all of this. Having a sense of humor really helps, and smiling, but we'll get on to that in a minute. Next step is to unplug. Take a pause throughout your day, not just remembering to breathe, of course. Unplug. Set aside a time and get your whole family involved. Set aside a time in your day to unplug from all of your devices. Turn everything off. And for an hour. Set aside the time, everybody's phones, everybody's tablets go into a basket, and connect with each other, connect with your family. So unplug for an hour. And if you live alone, that's a time to go within. Just sit and be with yourself, and maybe journal, maybe write down some thoughts or things that are coming to you. It's really when we access our most creativity, when we can unplug. So take time throughout your day, even if it's an hour a day or 30 minutes even, get the whole family involved. Unplug. That's a toughie. It's a toughie for a lot of people. The next step I suggest, prioritize. Now, our routines have been upended. I get that. Everything is really kind of nebulous right now. So what I suggest you do is write out, maybe in your morning coffee or tea, is write out 3 things that you need to get done. Maybe start with a brain dump of all the things you want to accomplish. And a brain dump is a term I use for my coaching clients. It just gives them a chance to write everything that's been swirling around your brain, write it all out, write a list of 20, 25, 50 items, get it all out from here to the paper, and then go back and prioritize what has to happen. And be easy with yourself. Give yourself 3 things that you must accomplish so that by the day's end, you feel that you've accomplished something. Now, some people are asking me questions like, there's really, because I'm home all the time now, there's really no delineation between morning and afternoon. It's all like one big Groundhog Day. So kind of plan some routine into your day. And what are you doing in the morning? And then break for lunch. And then what are you doing in the afternoon? Kind of structure it so that it kind of feels like there's a sense of order. And that'll help. And I say there's nothing routine about this time, but developing this little strategy of prioritizing things that you need to get done will actually help you feel a sense of safety, security, back to giving a little order to your day. So again, prioritize. And sometimes you may want to do the list before you go to bed. Get all those things out of your mind, do the brain dump before you go to bed. Just get it out so that you're not ruminating in the middle of the night over things. And then in the next morning, look at that list and circle 3 things that need to get done. So remember to be flexible and allow for anything. Things might happen, so just be flexible and you can allow for that. So the next one, ask. Involve the whole family, ask. And this goes both ways. Ask for what you need. Ask if you're needing quiet time, if you need to just escape to the bathroom for 5 minutes. Ask for what you need. But the other part of this is ask all your family members. Give them a chance to voice their opinions. Ask them what they need. Ask your children what's important to them. And there is no judgment or no yelling at anybody or criticizing anybody. Give your family members a chance to express what is important to them and let them have a say in a safe space, and let everybody have turns making dinner one night, or have a game night. Let everybody be involved, no matter how young your kids are. Just let everybody be a part of this group, because now we're spending a lot more time together. And that's very important especially for kids, to let them know their voice matters, that their opinions matter, and they are going to learn to ask for what they need in a healthy way. Okay, Mom, I just need to go on my computer for 30 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever. So again, letting people have their opinions and let them have their say and be part of the whole family unit. So ask for what you need again, and tell people, and ask, Mom needs a break too. So be clear that it's both a give and take. And that's ask. So the next one is focus. And what I want to remind you, and mindfulness is, now everybody's pretty familiar with the term, or we've heard it, but I'm going to give you my definition of mindfulness, and that's simply awareness of the present moment without judgment. Awareness of the present moment without judgment. And it's so important to remember that mindfulness is really an act of being very present. When you're focused, you want to be aware of where your mind is focused on. If you're focused on the news and the really um, the cosmic consciousness, for lack of a better word, is you're focused on the fear that's out in the air. Look where your thoughts are. Notice what you're focused on. Bringing mindfulness and present awareness will help you to release any unhelpful thoughts. And when we're worried, of course, we're worried about our health, our families, and this and that, but, and it's okay to be worried. It's okay to have those feelings. I'm not telling you to deny those feelings at all, but understand where your mind is focused on and bring it back to the present moment. Yes, I'm worried about what's going on, my own health, my own situation, your situation. I'm worried about the world, but now I'm bringing my awareness back to my center, back into the present moment. So notice any thoughts. You can think of unhelpful thoughts as like a red light, and helpful thoughts as a green light. So just notice what you're focused on, and is it a red light thought or a green light thought? So you want to train your brain, retrain your brain to go more in the green light direction. So focusing on positive things. And again, this isn't a denial of what's going on. I don't want you to tamp down any feelings. That's important to remember. But it's learning to, okay, I feel afraid right now, but I can look out my window and see that spring is the flowers are blooming and the sun is shining, or whatever you can see. Focus on what is possible, what's positive and in your present world right now. So again, focus. Where is your mind focused? Acknowledge what you're feeling. I'm feeling afraid. And then look at 3 things in your immediate area that you're grateful for. That's the way I work myself, and it helps me instantly. So focus on what's positive. Green light thoughts, red light thoughts. Hopefully that helps you. So now we're going to go on to the next one, is connect. Now, connections are a little different now. So what I say about connections is, who's your support team? Who do you reach out to for support? Who are those friends, family members that you can go to and you know you instantly feel better? Who's on your support team? You want to make sure that you have a circle of positive friendships and connections that you can share what your feelings are, share your stories, share your fears, commiserate, and have a shoulder to lean on, and be supportive. Check in with your friends, your family members, and you can do several things. A lot of people I know are having Zoom calls or video chats, whatever program you're using, video chats, having virtual coffee dates, wine parties, letting it all hang out. So it's kind of a new way of connecting, but very important, again, who's on your support team. You want to make sure you have your support system in place and reach out. The other side of that is reach out to your family members who maybe you haven't spoken to in a while. Just check in with other people, or friends you haven't spoken to. Let people know you're there too. So the connection, again, works both ways. Now we're going to move on. One of my favorites, self-care. Take care of you. Take care of you. Take care of you. Take care of you. We've all heard the airlines when they say put the oxygen mask on yourself first and then place it on your children or people next to you. So it's really, that's what this is. You have to prioritize your self-care. You have to make sure that you are maintaining your own peace. And that way you can be there for others, because we forget that sometimes. We're so busy focused on somebody else who's needing us, we forget to take care of ourselves. So make sure you exercise, whatever you can do, indoor exercise, shake it up, dance inside, can't get outside, go for a walk, it's raining, whatever. Do what you need to physically keep fit. There's plenty of online yoga classes now. I saw online Pilates, I saw online Zumba classes. Do what you need to do to exercise your body. And remember to meditate. Take time for yourself. And if you're new to meditation or you say you can't meditate, take 2 to 3 minutes and sit in silence. Just let yourself be quiet, be silent, tune in, and breathe out. Meditation doesn't have to be a scary, I can't turn off my brain kind of thing. Meditation, sometimes all you need to do is sit and breathe. Focus on your breath. And if you want to, maybe focus on a word. Early on in my spiritual growth, I learned a technique that I found very helpful for meditation, and that was just to focus on a word. And the word we were told to focus on was release. So we would do breathe in and say in our heads, release. Or you can say it out loud. You're sitting by yourself, say release, release. And just keep, when your mind does wander off, and it will, your mind's going to wander off, bring it back to your breath and the word. I also like the word thank you. It's 2 words, thank you. And I like to, when I'm practicing the meditation and the breath work, I get into a cadence, a little bit of a rhythm. Thank you. Thank you. And do that. So choose a word, say your name, say whatever word makes you feel good, and focus on that. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a 30-minute meditation or sit for an hour in lotus posture. It can be a meditation, just a 2-minute, set a timer, and 2 minutes where you're just going to sit and focus on the word or your breath. And see how that goes for you, 2 to 3 minutes. And I can promise you, when you first do it, if you're brand new to this, you're going to keep looking at your timer and see, is this time up yet? Because 2 and 3 minutes can feel like an eternity to some people when you're going within. So give yourself a break. Try it and let yourself just, okay, I peaked at the timer only once this time. And just let it go that way. So see how that feels for you and try it, 2 to 3 minutes. The other thing I want you to remember in self-care is remember to eat mindfully. Eating mindfully brings us back into the awareness of the present moment without judgment. So you're going to focus on the food in front of you, and you're going to take a pause before you take that first bite. You're going to give thanks for your food, who prepared it for you, what you're about to eat, and then you're going to take your first bite. So when you eat mindfully, it slows everything down. You're going to chew thoroughly. It's not one bite after the next, after the next. You're going to chew thoroughly and then swallow each bite. It helps your digestive system, and so much more about mindful eating. That's another topic. But what I want you to do for now, we're all home, we're all around a lot of our refrigerators, so just be more mindful of your food. And remember to treat yourself well. This isn't to eat the pint of ice cream that's been in the freezer that you just bought and eating the whole pint. You want to treat yourself well. In other words, you want to have the ice cream, you just want to do it mindfully. So take it out of the freezer, scoop a scoop in your bowl, take a spoon and go leave the kitchen and go sit down and then focus on the ice cream. That's treating yourself well. Don't go unconscious while you're mindlessly snacking on things. And that's hard to remember. So this is a gentle reminder. You can treat yourself well. You can eat your favorite foods. Slow it down. Take a pause. Slow it down. Take naps. If your body is tired, and again, the stress factor that's out there in the world and that we're all feeling to various degrees, your body is wanting to take a nap, honor it. Take a nap, lay down, just close your eyes. I have a little peaceful meditation music next to me, and I go put on my tablet and I play that. I take a nap and I don't even hear any of the music. I wake up 20 minutes later and I feel refreshed. So honor your body, listen to your body. Another suggestion is enjoy yourself more. Find things, again, that lift you up. Look at positive things. Watch funny movies. Dance to your favorite tunes. I sometimes like to put in a song, a disco song from the 70s that makes me just dance. So dancing around your house, dance as if nobody's watching, and who cares if they are watching you, dance. So that helps to shake the stuck energy off your body, and dance to your favorite tunes. Find out what really what lifts your heart and do that. So the other thing I didn't put in here, but I started to say about shaking, when I put on the music, sometimes I just rattle around and shake out my hands. It's a very good way, especially when you are feeling nervous. You can say, I feel nervous, and then just get up when you can and shake it out. Stand and move your body and just shake it, shake it, shake it. And that'll help you, even if it's just for a few minutes. Focus on what you're grateful for. Focus on the positive green light thoughts, not red light thoughts. You are doing your best. You are doing a great job, and keep going. So the last one, allow. Yeah, this one's important. Let it be. Allow yourself, and I said this before, allow yourself to feel all of your feelings. It's important. It's important to express any emotions. Feel all your feelings. Let them have their say, but don't dwell in them. I feel sad is different than I am sad. You want to use the words I feel rather than I am. And that's a distinction. You're telling yourself, I feel this. And feelings, as we know, undulate, ebb and flow. They flow through us. I feel sad, and then just allow it to be. Give yourself permission to express the emotion, I feel blank, and not give it I am, because you don't want to embody that. You want to express it. That's a difference. I hope you understand that. So make sure that you give yourself time, space, gentleness, and let yourself really be sweet with yourself. Remember that, and remember to breathe. I'm going to go on to this. So again, I hope you found these solutions to be helpful, and that you really, you meaning all of us, the world, is now being called not to live on autopilot anymore. So many of us have gotten into that rut of waking up in the morning and going about our day and really just running, and then falling into bed at night while getting up the next morning and doing it again. Now, everything's turned upside down. We're being called not to live on autopilot anymore. We're called to live more mindfully, more purposefully, and helping others, and really connecting in a different and deeper way with others. So that's what this time, this cosmic pause, planetary pause, whatever you want to call it, that's what this time is doing for all of us. So it's a chance for you to reset and reframe your life and go back into what's important for you. So I hope you found this helpful, and it's been a pleasure speaking to all of you today. So you can reach out to me at Catherine@livinglotusgroup.com, or find me at livinglotuscoaching.com and reach out to me. Hope to help you answer any questions. Thank you so much. Sending you all peace. Thank you.